Hello and welcome to another Exotic Critique. I'm your host DK and today we'll be going over the Universal Remote Exotic Shotgun. Before the review, I'd like to briefly state how I obtained this weapon, and simply put, it was a random reward from the Crucible. Now for the actual review. Instead of going over each ballistic type, I'll just go over my recommended choice of soft ballistics for its lack of negative statistic values to range. For the first ability upgrade, we have Crowd Control. This ability may seem unimportant at first glance, but can give you the upper hand when faced with multiple enemies at once. There has been numerous times the extra damage has gotten me out of a pickle. After a damage upgrade, we are given a choice of 3 modifiers. From the 2, I found the most useful to be Hammer Forge, which increases range, and Snapshot, which increases your aim down sight speed. I found Snapshot to be quite a nice addition when paired with the final ability in close quarters maps, and Hammerforge more desirable in larger maps but also has its handy uses in narrow corridors. The final special upgrade you'll receive is Universal Remote, which increases range and precision damage greatly when aiming down the sights. This is the ability that makes this weapon special, and if I were to compare it to any other shotgun, I'd probably say it has an advantage of about an additional 1/4 the distance of any other shotgun if I were to eyeball it. But at this range, the one-hit kill can be inconsistent. Therefore, there are a few tips I would give for using this weapon. First of all, play at a slower pace. Don't rush around corners, stay at a good distance from it, and let your opponents come to you. They'll most likely rush around the corner only to be surprised that you're out of their shotgun's range. If you play a bit more cautiously, this gun will reward you tenfold. My highest kill game was when using this weapon and picking my fights carefully. If you want to be rush happy, I'd recommend the Found Verdict Rage shotgun instead. With the backdrop of this weapon taking up a primary weapon slot, you are left dead in the water when it comes to any type of range engagements. Despite having the range special ability, Universal Remote is still a shotgun and can never compete with anything out of the close range engagement zone. To remedy this, I recommend using a low recoil sniper rifle, preferably Praetor's Revenge. With this weapon, you can do major damage from incredible distance that fusion rifles can't touch. Once again, pick your fights wisely. If you're in a mid-range engagement and your opponent is waiting with a Cerus regime, just don't engage. Simple as that. Relocate to an area on the map where you can either snipe or bring them in close to shut them off with the Universal Remote. In conclusion, Universal Remote is a fun but oftentimes inconsistent shotgun. If you want reliability, this gun may not be for you. Its main hindrance is its slow rate of fire, where if you don't kill your opponent in one shot, or if you miss altogether, could mean death. For those with patience and time, and I don't mean the sniper rifle, this gun is an absolute monster where in the right situation you can never lose a gunfight. For me personally, this is my current favorite weapon in the game, with it being an overall great gun with a fantastic niche in range CQC, while also still presenting a fun challenge. Well, this will be the end of my review. I'm trying to shorten them as much as possible for, I guess, requests, so thank you for watching again, and yeah, have a great day.